How you watch the Alien franchise in chronological order. The first movie up would be Alien vs. Predator. This is one of two movies that take place in our lifetime. This one takes place in 2004, and humans discover that predators have been coming to Earth for thousands of years, and certain groups of humans at that time would sacrifice themselves to the xenomorph so that the predators could hunt the ultimate prey. Directly following this movie is Aliens vs. Predators, Requiem, which still takes place in 2004. In fact, it picks up right where the first movie left off, but this time has an alien-predator hybrid. The Pred Alien or the Allidator, you decide in the comments, but this hybrid is now loose in a small town in Colorado. After this, we jump more into the future for Prometheus. This is the first of the David movies. This one takes place in 2093 and follows a crew on a trip trying to find the answers of where humans come from. Then we jump to Alien Covenant, the second David movie. This one takes place in the year 2104. This one follows the colonization ship where the crew is pulled out of stasis early because they may have found a utopia. Next up is the new Alien Earth. I will keep this one on minimal plot details, but this movie takes place on only 2 years before the original Alien movie in the year 2120. This series follows survivors of a space vessel after crash landing on Earth. Now we have the original Alien movie, set in the year 2122. This follows the crew of the Nostromo when they accidentally discover a moon full of xenomorph eggs, and with zero knowledge of what these creatures are or how they use humans as hosts, they are now trapped in a nightmare. Remember, no one in space can hear you scream. Next up is Alien Romulus from last year, which takes place in the year 2142. This follows Rain as her and her brother try to escape a life of deadly labor and join a crew of colonizers. The crew finds an abandoned vessel and attempt to escape during using the cryopods. Also, if anyone has this popcorn bucket and is willing to sell it or trade it, please DM me. After this, we get James Cameron's Aliens, which takes place in the year 2179. This one introduced us to Space Marines, hoorah, and this was the first time on screen we saw more than one xenomorph. Alien 3, set in the year 2179, as well as David Fincher's directorial debut, follows Ripley after her escape pod lands on a planet housing a penile colony where her and the inmates need to take on the xenomorph. And finally, Alien Resurrection, the final film in the Ripley saga, takes us all the way to the year 2381, and yes, 200 years after Aliens. This follows a military project attempting to make Ellen Ripley clones and successfully breed xenomorphs and attempt to train them. This movie famously ends with a teaser of the xenomorphs heading to Earth, but nothing has ever followed this one up. That is